professional football this year. The former Nebraska quarterback, who wasn't drafted by any NFL team, was in Montreal today, where the CFL Alouettes own his rights. But with his history of blood clots, Frazier still needs his doctor's okay.
Right now, I'm just here looking at the organization, listening to things they have to say to me. Then I have options back in the States where I have the opportunity to go and be a broadcaster for radio companies, TV stations. So I'm just going to right now just sit back and listen to what they have to say to me and then take it from there.
If Frazier is given the okay to play, it will be as a quarterback, which was a position that most NFL scouts didn't think he could play here. But in the CFL...
He made his way to Montreal today, where the CFL's Alouettes now own his rights. The reigning CFL champions, who just moved from Baltimore, are more than simply interested in Frazier. They traded a linebacker to acquire those rights. Now, Frazier, who has not yet received medical clearance to play, says he's just...
This is for state pride and state champion, so it's one of the things where I had to go out as a winner.
Well, you start to think right now, if you catch them, the same guys up here on this Canadian Football League field, 65-yard wide, 4 or 5 of them don't even get to lay a hand on you.
No, I don't think so. I think this field gives me a lot of advantages, so.
Tyrone Rush receives the punt at the 18. Good coverage on the play by the Toronto Argonauts special teams, and a loss of 2 on the return. Tommy, coming to Montreal, being a city that you're not familiar with, being very far away from your home in southern Florida, coming to a place where there is a great predominance of the French language, you finding yourself comfortable in your first couple of days?
No, it's kind of difficult, but I'm struggling just like all the other American players, but we're having fun up here. You know, that's one thing that we're trying to get out and see as many of the places that we can.
Now, Tommy is certainly a welcomed addition to the Argonauts if he is able to play. That certainly is anticipated, and you want to be in a position where you can be successful here with the Montreal Alouettes. Now it is Kemp. Tommy, it's nice to see you here. And
thank you.
As you mentioned before, it's probably nice for you to be around the game of football. So disappointed with the way the draft went, disappointed with the injuries. To be around football is nice, huh?
Yeah, that's just one thing I felt that I had to do, just stay around to keep my drive going, to keep my motivation going. I felt I had to stay around football.
Well, that's an important thing to do, and I think it's a great decision. As I said, rather than staying there and putting it on the mothballs for a while, we just hope the legs are going to hold up, because we'd like to see you out there in the uniform show your stuff.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Tommy.
Tommie Frazier, I'll tell you what, it was a fun time watching him at Nebraska, leading his team to national championships, and the game of football deserves to have a healthy Tommie Frazier. There is no question about that, Kep.
Well, I mean, I think from watching him and watching some of his career, truly, I'm biased about what I'm going to say, but I think he's tailor-made for this league up here. The athletic ability that he has, the speed and the running ability, I don't think it would be utilized quite as well in the NFL. That's my personal opinion. When you get up here, he can make a lot of things happen and just take